Good afternoon, guys, and happy Monday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, I woke up, probably actually would have ended up waking up later, but my dad was home today, and I don't know, he has some like work computer or something like that, and I guess he can still use it. Like, he has a work phone as well. His phone is his work phone, although like he has like a phone that's like, because we don't have like a home phone, so then he also has like just a regular like phone, but like hardly ever uses it, and doesn't have anything special. Like, he was talking about, I think through AT&T they have like the unlimited, you know, program or whatever, but he doesn't want to have to pay extra for his phone because he's like, I literally don't use it. I use my work phone mainly, just because like that's what he has to bring to work anyway. So he's like, why would I carry around with me two phones? You know, so he uses, like I said, that, and that's what we were talking about actually yesterday, was about like, because for my birthday I was supposed to get my Apple Watch, but I think maybe I was telling you guys I don't want to get like the Apple Watch that's just like with the Wi-Fi, because I want to be able to like leave the house if I want without having to have my phone. You know, like if I'm going for a jog or something like that, like it's so tough to try and bring your phone with you as well, whereas if I have that, I'm still connected to Wi-Fi, or not to Wi-Fi, but I'm still connected to like the internet and can still listen to music, or you know, if there's like an emergency, I can still text on it, I think, and call maybe or something like that. And I know it's going to be extra money, and obviously too, to have that on the plan as well, it's also going to cost extra money. So like, you know, I said though that I would pay for the like, you know, the addition to however much extra it's going to be per month for having that, because I, like I said, I prefer to have that over, you know, not, just because again, if I run out of the house, like, and at least I have my watch, like, then I don't have to worry about carrying anything else with me. That would be so insanely nice. And like, it's so weird to think about, because like normally when I leave the house, I'm like, okay, I always have to have this and, you know, my purse and my phone, whereas like, you know, I have my credit cards on my phone and stuff like that. Well, I actually don't know if I can make payments with that, but I could with Apple Pay, which I don't have set up yet. But anyways, that's a different story. But you could, like, you can literally like pay for stuff with your watch and stuff like that, like you can with your phone right now, but like it's the same thing. And so that's why, like, I just love that freedom of walking out of the house and not having to carry any of that stuff with me, you know. So yeah, but you know, and not even just for that, but like, oh, if I want to go to the gym or something like that, like then I don't have to bring all this extra stuff with me, like, you know, not my phone that's really extra, but you know, I can't like listen to anything. I'd have to bring my phone with, and like, you know, I don't want to, I don't know guys, I don't want to have to do that. Like, I want an Apple Watch, but I don't want it if I can't do what I want with it. You know, I don't want to just get one and be like, oh, but I still have to carry my phone around with me. Like, I want to have like the most available options, if that makes sense, like to not have to have it in, you know, my phone, just to use just the watch as is kind of thing, so that it doesn't have to be connected to my phone to be connected to the internet, you know, and stuff like that when I'm out, and you know, that kind of thing. And then too, it kind of defeats the purpose, like, oh, I want to, you know, like, but then why not just use my phone if I'm not gonna get, you know, if I'm gonna get a watch as well. If I was just using my phone, I can just listen to music on my phone then, you know, like I can just get like, you know, one of those pouches or like the armbands or something like that to have my phone in if I was like working out or something, you know, or like I said, going for like a walk or a jog, or you know, any kind of thing like that. I don't have to worry about carrying that extra with me. I mean, it's attached to my wrist. So you know, like dropping it, losing it, forgetting it somewhere, you know, something happening to it or whatever. So yeah, but I got completely off track, guys. So yeah, that's why. But I haven't gotten it yet, because my dad's like, oh, well, we have to go and like wait for the contract. I don't know if the contract's up or not for like our what's it called, like our cellular plan and stuff like that. And my dad wants to, like I said, get it where we have unlimited, because every so often we will run out of data, and then it's like, oh great, now we have like 2G. It literally doesn't run at all. We can't load anything. We have that as a problem sometimes, but like I said, my dad wants to wait till that's all figured out and then add the watch to the plan. I'm most likely going to pay for probably half or more of it, because I think the one I was looking at was the newer generation one, which is more money than what's like is kind of like birthday money sort of, you know, kind of thing. Like, you don't ask for anything more than like X amount of dollars. So probably that's what it's gonna wind up being. But yeah, anyway, so I still don't have that yet, but we were talking about that yesterday actually. So hopefully hopefully it's gonna be soon. But yeah, my dad, anyway, he has a computer from work, which was literally where the story started, guys. I swear, I get completely lost. We could be talking about like something that is completely not related, and I end up completely the other direction talking about something else. But yeah, so it started with my dad's work phone and then his work computer as well. But with that, like, he can use it as well for like personal use, sort of, I guess. Like, you know, if he has to type something up or whatever, that kind of thing. He can check, you know, his personal email and all that kind of stuff. But he has to have like a separate profile on the computer. And I know that you can have different profiles like on the computer. Like when you go to sign in with a Windows computer, you know, you can sign in normally most people whenever you start up your computer, but like you can sign in with different accounts and stuff like that. And so my dad was like, I don't know how to do this and I need you to come and help me. And he woke me up maybe around 11 o'clock. If he hadn't woken me up, I think I probably would have kept sleeping until who knows when. But I swear, guys, over this weekend, Matthew was like, oh, let's stay up and play Minecraft. I stinking stayed up until like, I don't even know, 2 or 3 o'clock or something like that. And then I think that was on Saturday night maybe. And then last night I couldn't like fall asleep either, and I went to bed late. And then again tonight it's like already after midnight, and I was like, okay, I really need to get in the shower and get to bed, which, like I said, guys, stinks. But I think I was telling you guys too, my dad was home today because my mom had an appointment. She had a doctor's appointment in the city, and most likely wasn't really gonna like be able to drive home, so my dad ended up going and taking off work so that he could go and take her. So that was why he was home today. But I felt like I missed most of the day today, and it was kind of weird though too, because they were still gone when Jack got home from school. So Jack's friend dropped him off, but he had lifting anyway, so he stayed with one of his friends, I think, that was lifting. So regardless, they ended up staying until like 4 o'clock, which is when I think lifting's over. And I was still like, why are you home so early? Because I was like, I just woke up, like it didn't feel like it should have been 4 o'clock. You know, because I got up at like 11, and I was like, you've only been at school for like, what, 4 or 5 hours or something like that. Like, it didn't feel like the right time. So yeah, I'll probably wind up sleeping late again today, but that stinks. And guys, I have like been slowly trying to pace my way back up, and then it's like one single night and I get completely screwed up again. And the thing was too, it was like at like 9 o'clock, I was like, I'm not tired. There's no way. Like, I feel like I just woke up. And then at like 10 and 11 too, I was like, I still feel wide awake. And then finally midnight rolled around. I was like, okay, I actually need to like finally try and get to bed. Regardless of if I'm going to wind up laying in bed for hours and not actually falling asleep. I feel like I don't have like insomnia or anything like that. It's just, if I woke up late, I'm not tired enough to go to bed early, like, you know. And if I stayed up late the night before, obviously I'm going to be tired and sleep late. So it's like I can wind up, you know, especially over the summer, like, you know, when we were babysitting, I was up at like 6 something in the morning, you know, and I would be asleep by like 10, 11 o'clock, you know. But so like, I clearly like can go to bed if I need to and stuff like that, but it's like when I don't have like a reason like that I have to be up by a certain time, then it's just like that's totally out the window and I'll just wake up whenever. And so yeah, guys, I have to hope that I maybe wake up tomorrow early. But the thing that stunk too is that like I started actually waking up from my alarms like when they were going off at like 8 in the morning. I was like, this is great, like, you know. And so I'd be like awake by like 9 or 10, even though my alarm started going off at 8 o'clock. I would sometimes stay in bed a little bit later, but I was actually working my way up to getting up earlier and earlier. And then it's like one single night that I stay up late, and it, like I said, completely screws everything up. So Anyways, guys, I don't even really know what I was talking about today. It was a whole bunch of randomness. Anyways, guys, I will see you all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.